This is not appropriate. When you talk about webinar versus workshop, the reason why I had to give up this webinar model, number one, webinar model I found it is more of one-sidedness. I mean, the interaction style is something like, okay, uh, it's like, I'm going to talk, you keep quiet, you listen. It doesn't work, because nowadays people are coming here not to get just the gyan part of it, but they also like to experience certain things. Next is, uh, when you get into this workshop model, uh, that is a different kind of a place, because the entire thing is all about the result, all about you moving one step forward. It's all about progress. It's all about a micro win, an opportunity, a realization. Whereas in a webinar model, the moment you see 99 rupees webinar, okay, I understand there is some kind of a hard upsell, and then this guy is going to talk about himself, uh, and usually, in a webinar, the audience size is huge, massive. Sometimes it goes to 100, 200, and the personal attention is missing. Whereas in a workshop model, you take a small amount of people and you start working on them, and the attention span is more, and people get more interest and experience to work about it. Engagement level is very high in terms of a workshop, but whereas in a webinar, it is like me looking at a screen and just blabbering. This is all about me, 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 me. I was there. This is my story. Workshop is not that bullshit. It is all about, let's create a result. Let's solve the problem. Let's move forward. Let's move together. Um, in a webinar, you cannot do a lot of customization. You have a standard template, blah, 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 blah. Done. Boom. But when it's in a workshop, it is about real challenges. And it also talks about your depth of understanding and knowledge and the clarity, what all things you have. Because the challenges can be anything which is not there in a PPT-based format. That's a my take. I've done like hundreds and thousands of webinars, but I'll tell you one thing. When I started doing the workshop model, the amount is crazy. In a in a webinar model, you have to wait till the end, and you cannot just talk about it. So the FAQs and all these things are all pre-designed and done. But in a workshop model, one person can ask a question, another person can actually get all the answers simultaneously, and they can look into all these concepts. It's clarity of multiple folds. Anyways, there is always a chance to get into the workshop model. I love the workshop, which is an offline thing. There's a lot of post-event impact. You can connect together. There's networking and many other things. Anyway, I've created something which is absolutely different. It's called as a workshop module. It's a dynamic workshop creation systems. If you want to know more about this, maybe you can click the link down, or you can get into our biz growth model if you are looking to have a clarity on how you do these workshops and without you getting exhausted. By the way, that's all from my side. Bye-bye.